Buonasera and good evening everybody, and Merry Christmas to you all. Suck it, butterfly! Okay, now we know we can't kill the butterflies. At least now we know that that's a thing. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your Christmas day. I sure as hell am. For Christmas this year, I decided to play some more Empyrion, because I've really been enjoying this game, and I wanted to do a little bit more on it. I cannot wait to get into the next things. Thank you guys for liking and supporting on the previous videos. I really do appreciate it, because I'm very much enjoying it. So in the last episode, we went exploring. We used the Robinson Protocol exploration basicals things that we did over here, and that's now completed. And we went on a little bit of an exploring. Where'd my map go? There it is. And we went all the way down into this amazing place down in the corner here and checked out this alien unknown POI. There's also an old base there, and I've only just noticed that strange square object sitting in the distance just below it. Maybe the marker's slightly off. Who knows? Who knows? But every time I open the inventory, I'm just met by this sad-looking character. He looks so miserable in his existence right now. But we did find some amazing loot. 85 of these Xeno steel blocks. This block device is alien. By placing it, you will not be able to spawn your structure in a survival game. To spawn my structure in a survival game? So can I use those blocks? I never even noticed the tooltip before. We also found this artillery turret, which looks amazing. Oh wait, I only just noticed that too. Placeable CV. I think that means it needs to be built into a particular type of vehicle for us to be able to use. An auto miner core, which sounds amazing, and a repair bay, a T2, which I think it means tier 2, for repair damaged blocks. And these fusion cells, high energy fuel source, which is super interesting and amazing, and also a laser upgrade kit, which is good because we also found a laser gun, which I haven't tried yet. Oh, so Star Warsy. I shouldn't do that because we don't have a lot of ammo in it. But I managed to make my way back here. There are some very unfriendly characters in that direction. Past that mountain is the way that we went, I think. Nope, that's a different mountain. Never mind, man being crazy. And what I wanted to do today is get into the next bit. So if we go into here, into our mission. So we've been kind of going through the basic tutorial parts, as we should, because I've never played the game before. And this one here. Basic vehicles. This looks amazing. I'm really excited to check this out. Let's go. Confirm mission Robinson Protocol basic vehicles activation. Let's go. I want to know how to make myself a car, because I'm not entirely sure about this locale. It is very nice and it looks very beautiful, and I do kind of quite like it. It's not quite flat. Commander, if you want to expand your exploration possibilities, it is recommended you build a hover vessel. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Give me a hover car. Give me a hover car right now. Oh, actually, no, don't. Let me build my very own hovercar. On our way back, I did gather a little bit more iron and silicon and copper along my way, but not a huge amount of iron. We're a little bit low on that, but it depends what this thing is going to require. Into our inventory, to our missional objectives. Hover vessel. Okay, craft a vessel starter, craft a cockpit, hover thrusters, small generator fuel tank, power the vessel. Okay. Oh, it's going to kind of talk me through it. I thought there'd be individual things about what we needed to do here, but at least we got a list of what we got to do. Vessel starter. We need to start a vessel. Into the small constructor we go under vehicles. Is this vehicles? No, that's templates. Is this it? Core? Nope, that's going to be a building thing. Oh, I saw this before. Is it under blocks? There it is. Hover vessel starter. Go. Make it. Make all of the things that are required to make it. I am really happy that they do that. I mean, look at that craft queue. That is a lot of stuff. Steel blocks, all of this stuff. It's going to automatically put all of those things together for us and get it going. Alright, beautiful. So that's going to be part 1 taken care of. What was part 2, computer man? A cockpit, hover thrusters. Okay, so let's head into here, back into this craftable. Cockpit. Is that a block? I feel like it's not. I think that was under here. What was this? Devices. Cockpit. This block represents a group of blocks. Add to toolbar and press right mouse bumper to unfold the group. Go. A huge amount of more stuff needs to be made? I imagine it does. Oh, it's not going to make them all at once. It's going to tell. Hover thrusters. Is this a hover? It is. Integrates hover engine. Thruster and RCS into one device. Efficiency is limited. Place several hover thrusters and mind weight distribution. Ensure the HV is well balanced. Okay, I feel like we're going to need a few of those. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll kind of just test this out. Just test it out. I'm pretty sure passenger seat, mobile constructor. Oh, super cool. So we can build loads of stuff into it as well. Oh, I'm so excited. So freaking excited to check this out. I need to keep going back to my inventory, though, and finding out the next things that we need to build. Nope, wrong one. This one. There we go. Right. Hover thrusters, a small generator, a fuel tank, and power the vessel. Okay, small generator, fuel tank. I think I can remember that much at once. Let's see here. Small generator, O2 tank, water purified water from natural water sources. See, I don't understand though, because we have purified water, and not once has my character needed to drink anything. I don't quite understand the purpose of that. Automatic doors, O2 tank, capacitor, docking pads. Generator. Wait, is that right? Ooh. Now, place it on the ground and start building your first vessel. I will, but I'm kind of trying to figure out the rest of the things that we need to be able to build it. It said small generator. Just checking that I'm not missing anything here. Into the PDA. Yeah, small generator. Can we use a large generator? Is that something that we can do? I'm not entirely sure. Bear with me, guys. As I said, I'm very new to this game. We've got to figure out a couple of things here. Out of there, into here. That's the one. And let's see here. Small generator. Is a small generator a thing? Can that be done? Aha! Right there. Right there. Small generator. I think we need that one, which is locked. It's going to be behind and unlockable in our tech tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's me moving the mouse around. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to make you feel sick. Let's see here. Unlockable tech trees. Small generator. There it is. Go. We've got it. Gravity generator. Offline protection. Land claim. Large generator and large generator T2. There's so much stuff I want to be looking at in here. It looks amazing. Super pumped about it. Alright, let's go. So we want ourselves into here. One small generator. Where did it go? It moved it. There it is. One of those. Thankfully, we seem to have most of the stuff needed to do this, which is really nice. The other thing was a fuel tank. Alright, fuel tank as well. Sweet. Now I'm wondering if I can use these steel blocks to actually build the thing. I'm wondering if that could be a thing. Okay, yeah, I had a thought about it. I got the idea. We're going to use this one for the time being and just test it out. And then we'll look at getting these two. The hover engine and then the RCS. Because that's required for turning. And this one is just to kind of keep it in the air, I think. And I believe we're also going to need the thrusters to move us forward. But we will see how it goes. I believe we have everything that we need now made. Alright, very good. If I shift click. Because that's all it says that we need for the very, very basics of it. I believe that is the lot. Let's have a little look here and see what is going on. Into the world of our tab and under our protocol missionaries. Oh, we don't have the small generator? What? I thought I made that small generator. Where are you, the small generator? We don't have enough. Oh, we require other things to complete it. I'm going to guess it is iron that I have ran out of, as I have silicon and copper out the wazoo, but only 2 pieces of iron, which is super bad. It's alright. That's why we stayed around this area, because if I hit up my map, we have got an iron deposit just over here, which sounds like a great idea. Now, if I right-click, I can actually set a little marker and go accept, and then back out of here, and it's going to put it on my map for me, which is amazing. Alright, let's hop our little motorbike. Where's my little bike gone? Oh, he's on my hotbar. He's on my hotbar. Number 6. Go. F. I also found out if I press Alt, I can kind of look around while I'm driving, which really helps me not, whoa, crash into water and randomly dive into oceans unexpectedly. It's kind of a good thing. Okay, here we are. Let's set ourselves, round about there, should be fine. Turn ourselves around a bit for a quick escape. Fantastically, fantastically. Now, I also did notice inside of the menu, as I was having a little bit of a browse around, and I think it was in here, somewhere, there are loads of other missions to go through. Like, these are your solo missions, and then these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys. Did one of those offer us 5 beer and 1 epic drill? It sounds amazing. Definitely like to do that. Or rather, while browsing through the menus, it said you can activate a drone. With F5. Oh, okay. This is WASD to move around. Oh, that's cool. Hey, man with a plan. Oh my god, it's very sensitive on mouse. Are you happy in your life? I can push him around with the drone. That's absolutely great. Now, I think we can do mining with this. I'm pretty sure. If I press F5 to put it away, do I need my mining tool equipped before I press F5 to launch it? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Ground drill? Oh, it works. Yeah, it works indeed. It really does work. Right, where's that deposit at? Oh, it's right beneath me. Sweet. Okay, so that's around about as much as we can do for that. It's actually quite a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Spacebar? Oh, spacebar. Actually quite a big old deposit inside of there, which is pretty awesome. Let's see how much that gave us. Back into here, back into our inventory. How much did we get from that? 19. That's... not as much as I was hoping for, but we made one mighty big hole in the ground that I hope man will not accidentally fall into at some point in his life. Okay, back to the constructor. Okay, here we go. We got to pick this guy up, otherwise randomly he starts saying he's going to disappear in a time limit, which is terrible. Let's go into here, and hopefully, if we shift-click those guys into there, we should have enough stuff to build that small generator. Where did you go? Generator, small generator. Do it! I only needed one piece of iron, but we've done it. That's going to craft himself up pretty sweetly. Alright, awesome. Now these things, yeah, it has to be mounted on a CV. We're not going to need that. Don't know what to do with that. Laser upgrade kit. I think we need some kind of weapon upgrade station for that, I'm going to guess. A repair bay I won't need. I'm going to try to use these to build this thing with. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that or not, but we will see what happens with it. And hopefully it's going to be a thing and it's going to be fine. In the meantime, while that gets to work, let's head into our inventory and see how much food I have left, which is not a lot and is dwindling in my life. Grab a couple of pieces of that. There you go. We may as well have the last piece actually fill us up. There we go. Very good. Those are heavy, man. Those are super freaking heavy. It's unbelievable. I'm going to need more food. Alright. Excellent. So, we've got these things. Now, I think it was telling me first off to put this on the floor. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Anywhere, I guess we'll get a little bit more space from our thing. Is there somewhere I could work on this where I can't have grass on the floor, please? Because that would be amazing. Where I could see a little bit better. Here we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's go over here. It looks a little bit flatter. There we are. Bang. Excellent. Created a new hover vessel. You're in range of a remote logistics network. Press F4 to access it. I don't really know about that. Not quite yet, but I do know that this has an arrow on it, and I'm going to guess that that means that that's the front. Right? It makes perfect sense. That's going to be the front of the thing. Okay, so... 6? Oh my dear lord. Oh my. That is a mighty big, cockpit thing. Wait, didn't it press the right bumper? Oh, here we go. Oh, super cool. Oh, we can get loads of different shaped ones. Look at that pointy dude. That looks awesome. What to use? You know, I kind of like the look of the pointy one. I really do. Let's check it out. Let's see what... Oh, man, that looks super cool. Super freaking cool. He does look a little bit fat, though, doesn't he? Does look a little bit fat. We could place him inside. Okay. I feel like that's probably a bad idea. Yeah, I really like the look of that cockpit, but I'm not going to put it right there. That sounds like a bad idea. Instead, let's try out the idea of using these. Now, these could be gigantically huge blocks, and they won't work very well. Oh no, they're little ones. Oh, they're little ones, yes. But it appears as though it will not allow me to attach them to here. Oh my god. Oh my good lord. I actually just rolled the scroll wheel to see if this is going to change anything else. Look at all of this stuff. Look at all of these shapes. Round four-way connections. Cylinder ends. Oh my good god. The creativity is like unbelievable level 10,000. Wow, that's awesome. It appears as though I can't connect these to this thing though, which isn't going to be any good. I'm going to need to make some kind of block to build this guy, that's for sure. We can't just cram all of the stuff on that one tiny little platform. It's not going to work. Let's see what we've got and what we could potentially make here. What should we build it out of? Okay, well these things are going to be no good. Let's get that off of our inventory and just chuck it there for now. That's fine. Carbon composite blocks, alright. We've got concrete, but I feel like that'll be quite heavy. There's some steel, which I think would probably be the best idea, really. Carbon composite. Carbon substrate. Wait, is that going to be a plastic? Like this stuff? Mass 0.2 kilo. Okay. Oh, of course, here we can see. So the carbon substrate mass is 100 kilo. That stuff is, okay, 15 kilo. It's going to be that. Definitely going to be that. Mass 1 ton. Ah, that's the large one. Ah, the small one is only 4 kilo, and that's 15. Alright, so it's going to be these. Aha! Control click gives us 100 in a crafting queue as well. That's super sweet. Alright, I'll take this. What's that? 13, 14. Let's take another one. We'll have 15. Just to have a play with at the moment and see what we could potentially do about this. I don't really have much of an idea in my head for it yet, but I think I could come up with something pretty cool. I like the pointiness. That's definitely a thing. I like the pointiness of that cockpit. That looks super awesome. Although it's probably going to mean it's going to get caught on loads of stuff. But let's have a look here. We go back to 6. Has it remembered the one I chose? It has indeed. Alright, cool. So if I go now onto my 5 block. Whoa, whoa, these are huge! Oh, okay, now it became small. Right, okay, good. I was just panicking. I was just a little bit worried. So if I go like that, like that, and like that. Oh, that looks awesomely cool. Amazing. So let's put one there, and then go on to our 6. Now, can I put that a little bit further forward now? Oh, I sure can. I sure can. I'm thinking like that. That's what I'm thinking. But if that's the case, let's go on to our 5 key, right click. Now what I'm looking for is kind of like an angular slope head thing. Corner, long corner? Okay. A cut corner. Let's try this guy. Alright, now how do I rotate these dudes as well is the question. I can see the little green line and I'm guessing that's going to be a rotate axis. I think it was on the insert home and page buttons, like insert and delete. Oh, there we go. That's changing a thing. Oh, that's end and home. Seems to rotate it that away. Aha, and page and up allow me to move the actual block itself around. So if I turn the rotation axis to there, and go along like that, and put that dude there. Right, okay, yeah, now we got a little kind of an inverted slope, and if I rotate him a bit more, no, not page. Oh, there we go, and put that guy there. Haha, now it's kind of almost wedged out. Super beautiful. Let's right click again and try...
One eternity later.
Okay, so a little bit of a redesign later. I've got a little bit more of an idea of what I'm actually going to be doing here. It's looking pretty nice. I'm quite liking the idea of it. I wanted to bring you guys back while I did the last little bit of the flooring here, as I discovered some things. If we click and drag, we can create multiple blocks at one time. And if I hold control, click and drag, I can make even more blocks at one time, which is super amazing and useful. So I'm kind of thinking of doing is maybe about there. Maybe about there. A little bit more, perhaps. Yeah, I think a little bit more. We'll do one more layer here. This is going to be a pretty big little craft, actually, by the looks of it. I kind of want to make something that'll work as a bit of a all-rounder kind of thing, because I'm not entirely sure on this location. I've already started drilling out a lot of the resources nearby, so we're going to end up with nothing really here worthwhile staying for, you know? So I think I'm going to kind of make a little bit of an all-purpose one and put quite a bit of things on it. Now, let's see here. If I go, yeah, one there, one here, and one here, I'll put my engine just here. Now, if I use this round slope dude and rotate to him, no, not that way, please, buddy. Oh, actually, that's just exactly what I wanted. And now let's go this axis, like that. Perfect. And then go back to a block and pop you here. It would be kind of like a little frog car. Like a little frog-esque kind of shaped car is what I'm going to be going for here. So I'm really enjoying playing through on this, I really am. Sorry if it turns out to be a bit of a long episode. I'm going to be spending a lot of time just kind of figuring out what we got to do and how we got to do it. But I'm really enjoying the journey of it, guys. Let's see here, one of you, and then this guy. Already got a bit more of a feel for the building, starting to get my head around it. Now, if we get these little hover engines, and we slot them in the little holes, just there. I got another little hole just here, which I'm saving for one as well. And then again, we'll do the same just here. Pop. Perfect. And then one over here. Like so. I fixed the problem with the generator. It was the wrong generator. It was telling us to build the small generator, but it's not. It needs the normal generator, like a normal generator. There we go. Let's pop you into here, and then our fuel tank, like so. And let's see if this works. That's the biggest question. If it actually does work, then I'll be able to think about doing some more things. Let's see here. 8. I feel like putting my fuel tank right against the back of the cockpit is probably the best idea. I don't want anybody shooting a hole in it, which is actually another thought I had while salvaging some of these blocks. They're actually very weak. Even though they're very light, they don't have a lot of strength to them. It might be better to put a bit of steel on here. Yeah, this generator will let me place here. There we go, very good. I'm gonna guess we're gonna need some fuel. I feel like fuel is probably a thing. Do I have any fuel left? 7. You know what? That'll do just fine. Pop him in there. Excellent. Don't open that random debug menu. That's not what I'm after here. Now, let's see. Fill in fuel. Go. 12%. That's amazing. That's super good. Okay, last thing is power on the vessel. So, let's get in the cockpit. Ooh, it's a mighty nice cockpit. Oh, I can use the alt to kind of like free a camera. Very nice. I got Elite Dangerous flashbacks already. That's super cool. Power on the vessel. P? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. There's a whole load of stuff here. Name of the hover vessel. Can I change that? Oh, I sure can. Sweet. Faction. All right. The mass. It weighs 3.46 ton. Energy output. Consumption. Alright, excellent. There's CPU. Here's our hit points, 4,135. 99% I've damaged it already somehow. Not entirely sure how I've done that. There's our... Oh, can we... Ah, we can manage fuel for in here. Excellent, because I was thinking about not keeping my fuel tank exposed. Would be a good idea. Oh, F gets us out. Wrong button. Back to P. General. Power. Yes, we've done it. We've successfully built our first hover vessel, and it appears... Oh, we got... oxygen, light, signals, turrets, and weapons. Oh, so we can turn these things off if we don't use them. That's cool. That's super cool. Alright, escape from that. Oh, it moves. View V. Oh, baby, that... Oh, we can kind of wiggle up and down as well. Bow, 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 bow. That's super awesome. Now, if I went alternate view, can I? Oh, yeah, I can. I can scroll my wheel myself out here, and it works. It doesn't turn very well, that's for sure. Oh, but it's quite nippy on the move. Oh, very good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is super cool. This is going to be way better than the little bike thing we've got. Now, the turning is not fantastic. Oh my god, even worse when you're moving. Wow. So that's definitely a thing. I was having a little bit of a look, and we've got these kind of general engines that do a little bit of everything, but there are ones that will be better. Let's go into the power option, turn her off. Bam, and it hits the floor like a sack of crap. Fantastic. Change our view, exit the cockpit, and we've done it. That's super freaking great. That is super cool. Now let's head over here. I brought this stuff over so I didn't have to keep running backwards and forwards from that stupid little bush. Inside of here, now this generator we're not going to be using. We don't have a purpose for him anymore. Maybe he will help us with our base. Let's see here. These fusion cells would probably make very good power for that thing. That sounds like a good idea. Under into here, there is a lot of other stuff we could be looking at. Yeah, these guys, the RCS, which are, let's see, required for every vessel for turning, required to execute an emergency flip if upside down. The thrusters as well, and there's a better hover engine. I kind of feel like I want to try and build those guys up. Let's escape out of here, tab into our inventory, and check out our tech tree. So we're level 3 at the moment. Can we unlock all of this stuff at level 3? No, this is base, hover vessel. There we go. That's been messing me up big time. Big time. Yes, we can. The RCS is there. The hover engine is there, and the thruster is there. Let's get those guys. We've got points to burn, so we may as well. Now let's see here. Cargo boxes. Yes, because I unlocked the cargo box for the base by mistake because I was in that menu. So that sounds like a great idea. Just some normal boxes. The container controller required for modular containers. So we're not going to need something that big. Yeah, and there's the extensions for them there. A detector will show global direction of detected ore deposit or POI on the HUD radar. Oh yeah. Yeah, we want to be getting that. That would be really good. Ventilator, oxygenating structure. I don't think we need oxygen. We are on an oxygen-friendly force fields. Super freaking sweet. Shutter doors. Oh man, this is great. Hopefully, I may actually be able to level up pretty soon. Medium thrusters, that's pretty nice. So I want to work on building a couple of these things up. and improvigating it a little bit. And in fact, if we go into here under our blocks, we can see here the carbon composite one. Does it tell me its hit points? Placeable, volume, airtight. Doesn't tell me its hit points, but I feel like steel is going to be better. So I'm going to make up a buttload of these, and either I'll wrap it in steel, or I'll actually just rebuild it all out of steel, which I think is probably going to be a better idea. We could most likely use these carbon composite blocks as kind of like a blueprint. Like I'll nest them out using the carbon ones, and then we can try putting on some other things for it. This is super sweet. This is super sweet. So now we've got it working. That is the basics of what we need for a hover vessel. Now I'm going to do some work on improving it and making it a little bit more manly, making it something that man can call his vessel. I'm going to need more materials for this. This isn't good. I'm climbing in radiation, and everything's turning green. This is not good. This does not look nice. Oh, at the top there. Radiated fog. Oh god. What happens with radiation? Will I get like radiation sickness? Am I gonna die? I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, don't get radiation in here. That looks amazing though. It looks super nasty outside. Oh my god. So I guess I'm just gonna sit inside of here for a while until this radiation passes. Oh my god. It's not a radiated fog, it's like an irradiated storm. Holy balls. Yeah, that looks much more like it. I was indeed correct in the thought. This carbon substrate, plasticky kind of stuff, only, as you see in the bottom right there, has a hit point of 20, and this has a hit point of 50, which is much more than the other one. It's almost twice the strength, so it's going to be worth it. A little bit heavier, but I think we're not going to have too much of a problem here. I'll go ahead and drag those guys into there. I'm rebuilding it out of that stuff for the time being, and it looks a lot better as well. It kind of fits the styling of it a little bit more. No, not F1. Although it's good to know that F1 is a shortcut to that menu. I made a little sloped part underneath. It's starting to look a little bit more what I'd like it to. However, we have already as well broke our level 5, which is super sweet, because down inside of here, as I mentioned, I am wanting to get this little constructor. This is base. No, hover vessel. Here we go. I am wanting to get this constructor and start putting all of my stuff in here. Here you go. Get that guy for sure. Can't really see anything else I'm going to worry about too much. These shutter doors would be amazing, because I'm going to kind of think of making almost like a little mobile base kind of esque out of this guy, so that we can be free to explore the planet in search of just that perfect spot. I'm going to gather up all of the resources from the deposits that are around here before we make our move. I've still got plenty of stuff to build before I'm ready to put a bow in this guy, so I'll bring you guys back in just a little bit and we can kind of go through it together. Already got my cargo, some thrusters, some hover engines here ready to go. Just change the chassis out and then we'll be ready to check out some other things here. What do I need for that guy? Aha, we are back. A little bit chilly this morning. I've been noticing, ever since that radiation storm, the indicator on the top right just underneath my HUD, 14 degrees. A little bit chilly this morning. Not that bad though, we're doing pretty good. Come stand over by this thing, it makes it a lot better for us. So I'm just crafting up the last thing, which is this RCS here. In fact, that should be done if I escape out of here and have another look. It's about halfway done, that's pretty good. So we've got 6 of these. Little, what am I looking for? Shift, that's the one. Hover engines, 6 thrusters, 4 boxes, 1 mobile constructor, 2 spotlights for us, and then 2 of these RCS. This should be more than enough to make our little vessel platform here. Sorry, excuse me, random coughing fit. Into a little bit more of a manship. Into a bit of a manship for us. I'm super excited about it. Let's check it out. I'm sorry if this one has came to be quite a long episode. I've been working on quite a lot today. Let's get these little hover engines in first. This makes the most sense, don't you think? So I cut out the other ones because they were the standard dudes. Let's see here. 8. And we're going to put one of you in there. Now, I made 6 of these guys because I wanted to be able to... Oh my good god! That happens sometimes when you jump near a block. I don't know why. I wanted to be able to lift everything. As you can see, I've replaced everything with steel and made it a bit stronger. I've also uncovered my fuel tank, which seems to stop the radiation, which is very nice, because I don't want a radiation coming through my cockpit. I've got a little spot in the front here for another little one to hang out over there. I've got to cover all of that up too. Now, what I'm kind of thinking... In fact, if I go into my tab here, I'm not going to need these carbon blocks anymore. We'll keep the steel ones so I can put a bow in it. We've got our thrusters. I would like the spotlights next. And these RCS. Now, these things allow the vehicle to turn, so we should have a bit more maneuverability. Maneuverability in our vessel now. Now, let's see here. I could put these guys up here. No, that'd probably poke out the chassis. Let's put you there and you here. 2 of them, I hope, should be plenty. Should we give it a try? Makes sense, right? A little bit of a test pilot here. Let's go V to change our view. P, weapons and turrets. We don't have any. Thrusters. We don't have lights. I'm using this to save what little fuel I have. Power it on. Oh, it went a bit crazy then. Did you see it? Oh yeah, that's much more turnable. However, we have no movement. So let's quickly turn it off before we go floating into the ocean. There we go. That's nice. And hop on out of here. Now, I'm going to guess, since we don't have the old engines that kind of gave us a little bit of everything, we're going to need thrusters in each direction. I'm going to assume to be a thing, which is why I went and built 6 of them. Firstly, though, let's put my lights on, because I got an idea of where I want to put the spotlights. Up the front, of course, I'm going to pop them here. 1 on that side, 1 on this side. Yeah, just there. Perfect. Oh, I like it. This is going to turn out to be quite an awesome piece of kit. I'm really loving this, building your own, like, cars and vehicles and things. Cars. Hover car and other vehicles. Let's get our thrusters. We're going to want these guys. The storage and this dude. I got an idea of where I'm going to put that guy, actually. I feel like putting him at the back there would be nice. Let's see here. Thrusters. We're going to want to be able to go sideways. That's definitely a thing. So if I was to put one just here, maybe? It might have to go back in. Or we could maybe there? Maybe there. Let's go rotational on the go here. That is not... There you go. That's the business end of a thruster if I've ever seen one. Let's pop that guy there. Yeah, there we are. That'll give us some sideways movement. Here it is. Yep. Turn him around the other way, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that'll do. There you go. Now we should be able to drift sideways, which is great. We're also going to want to be able to stop and go backwards. So let's go ahead. I feel like here would be a nice spot, like that. Awesome sauce. Very good. Yeah, very nice indeed. And let's put the other one on the same side. Very good, very good. 2 more remain to give us some forward thrusting. I feel like here, on the very end of these little plateau pillars, would be great. Alright, so that should be all of the maneuverabilities taken care of. Let's try it out. I'm also wondering, because I'm thinking to be able to... Whoa, 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 there it is again. To be able to kind of come inside of this thing and access our constructor thing here. In fact, what size are you? Are you big enough to go in here? Oh, look at that. I think you're just right. Is it the same either way? It appears to be the same either way. Let's put him in. Bam. Oh, amazing. Now, this guy, I believe, is going to allow me to make more things. Oh, this is different. Assign container from drop down. Oh, so we got to have an in container and an out container. It doesn't have its own inventory. It's just a constructional thing. What is this? Flux coil? Flux capacitors? Freaking time travel. An oscillator? Oh, yeah, we are so going to build a motorbike construction. No, thank you. We are so going to build the Back to the Future car. It's just got to be a thing. We're going to have to build one of those one day. Yeah, what I'm kind of thinking is to be able to come in here and... Oh, look at that. It's going to work. We're going to be able to hop in the cockpit from the outside. Amazing. Let's go power. Turn this beast on. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's hovering and it's staying in one place. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The turns are better. A little bit of sideways strafe. It's a little bit sluggish. There we go. Yeah, very nice, though. You know what? That ain't too bad. I'm kind of happy with that so far. Excellent. All right, into the P menu. Turn him off. Bam. And escape our way out of here and have a look at the rest of it. Change of view, because I don't like the third person in this very much. Alright, amazing. That's super sweet. So we got this guy here. Now, as I said, I'm kind of thinking to be able to come inside of here would be an amazing thing. In the world of my unlockables, is there anything else here? Now that we are at the amazing level 5. Did I get those shutter doors? I did. Awesome. So let's see here. If I go ahead and put on... these cargo boxes. We're going to be needing these guys for sure. Especially if we need boxes for this to access and to be able to remove. To give me an idea of the shape and where I'm going to put things, I might build the next layer of its hull first, actually. That sounds like it could be a better idea. Now, this is quite time consuming, so I'll cut this bit out. So that you guys don't have to sit and watch me try and actually put this thing together. And I'll bring you guys back in just a little bit when we got a little bit more of a shape to work with. Ah, yeah. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a completed vehicle, don't you think? So I added these little kind of outside panels, if I actually pull up a piece to show you guys, using these kind of things. See how they're like a wall? Just a wall, but they take on an entire block. So I used those just here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I used these just here so that I'd actually have space to put down these storage containers. Now, not gonna lie, I had a little bit of a problem with a recording glitch, and thankfully I noticed it before we continued onward, so I was able to come back and show you guys this part again. So all these containers have been placed down, and we have been able to check out this amazing constructor dude. Now, he has to be linked to a container. So what I've done is I've linked this container here, being this dude, for his input stuff, and this one here for his output. And then we've got our other little storage containers just on that side and on that side that I'll be using to put some of my own things in. Inside of here, however, we are able to build ourselves an actual fridge to be able to go on this vehicle, and my food has been spoiling insane amounts, so we definitely need that, but we need a few more electronics, and to do that, electronicals, we need copper and silicon, of which I have absolutely diddly squat copper or silicon. So we got to go and pick up some more of that stuff. Which leads me to the one question that has been pending on my mind. Now, I can access it just from that tiny little corner right there. I can hop inside my vehicle. Now, we don't have to go running around to gather materials anymore. We can go to the materials. So if I pick up all of this stuff and just grab all of these bits, because I've already gone and dumped all of my inventory inside of this thing. Hup. Now we go, whoa, 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 whoa. Can we just F into here, into our power menus, turn the beastie on, escape out of that, change my field of view. It's still not too bad. It's a little sluggish now, so I feel like we need some more thrusting capability. But does it work on the water? Does it work? Don't sink? Oh, yes. Oh, God, that's so much better. That is so much freaking better than the motorbike. Right, we're going over to this little copper deposit. I'm going to hammer up a little bit of copper, and then we're going to finish this bad boy up. Alright, a nice, rather perilous-looking hole in the ground later. I have another 100 pieces of copper, and I did grab a bit of silicon from over there just before I headed off too. There's not a lot of stuff left around there. So if I go into here, and I drop in this copper ore, I actually don't need these portable constructors and such things left in my inventory as well. I'm just going to put them in here as my little storage box for the time being. You can go inside of there, like that. Get out of my inventory, you crazy people. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, wait, that's actually what I wanted to access. Just wasn't expecting to do it then. So if I go into here, into our parts here, there we go, fridge. Oh, yes, that is going to be so good. We'll get one of those for sure. What else was I looking at here? There was something else that I really liked the idea of trying to put on this vehicle, the detector, to show up materials within a certain radius. That was it. Or maybe even, oh no, a big thruster for sure. You're not doing anything. Oh, wait, hang on. I bet you're going to be drawing power from the vehicle into the power menu. Turn it on. There we go. And it lights up and comes to life. Are you now producing things? You sure as hell are. Super freaking sweet. I think one fridge will probably do us just fine for the time being. That's going to be absolutely great. While I'm waiting on that, though, I keep adding more things to this build. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. It's going to be a long episode, I know it. I'm going to try and edit it down, I promise, guys. But I just can't help looking at all the other things. The minigun turret. Oh my god, I want one of those so bad. But we won't be able to build it. It's got there, blue and red, which means the large constructor or the advanced constructor. We can't build that. Medium thrusters, though, we can build that. We can definitely build that. And the shutter doors is the other thing I want to think of, because I want to be able to get inside and outside of this thing without a huge problem. If I go into here, shutter door, let's get one of them. And medium thrusters, do you think we can get two? I'm going to try to get two. I don't know how big they are, but I'm definitely going to try. I'd also kind of consider putting another RCS on here, just to make it a little bit more maneuverable. Or maybe we're going to need more thrusters, but we'll kind of see how it handles once we've got the big thrusters on there, and see how it goes, because of course it's going to be more heavy when I finally get to finishing the top, which has to be a thing soon. So if I go into here, one fridge, pop it on my hotbar. There we go. What's that, 8? Boom. Can I put you just here? Oh, I bet I freaking can. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there. F. Oh my god, I can put food in here. Does it change its spoil time automatically? Hover vessel fridge. I'm guessing it's turned on. Let's just check by hitting the power button again and make sure lights, signals, oxygens... Yeah, it seems like everything is indeed turned on. Fuel's not looking great. Let's try... Can I put one of these if I right-click? Oh, baby. Oh, they're good. They are good fuel. Yep, definitely going to be using that for my fuel supplies. Alright, sweet. While these things craft themselves up... Actually, they're almost all done. We've got the shutter door to play with. I really want to take a look at that, actually. What are you? How big are... Oh my god, that is tiny. Tell me you've got something bigger. There you go. That's a little bit more like it. Yeah, there you are. So we can have like a nice big back thatched door. Oh, that one's even taller. How about this guy? He's a little too small for me. I think the first one. I think this one is going to be the best option for us, don't you think? So if I put that there, can I now... Oh, I can. Can I get in it, though? Oh, no. I can't get in it. I needed the bigger one. Oh, I like how it's got a little kind of teleporty membrane. Can I pick it up? Nope, I can only open it. Balls, I'm gonna have to make another one and then build the larger one. Salvage. Let's go. Oh, yes, very good. Oh my god, I'm so enjoying this. Just managed to put the second layer of the outside hull onto this beast. It's starting to look quite mean. I am liking it. It's starting to look pretty beastly. We could put guns here as well. That's an idea, man. That's an idea indeed. One of my big questions now is how am I going to make this thing tall enough so that, well, I don't actually have to get all the way in there, do I? I just have to be able to look at it. That's a good point. I'm going to need some more steel blocks. Let's head into here and see if I can get this guy to start making a few more of these for me. Steel blocks, make like 50 of them, please, because I am going through them super quick. Your output, you've already built for me, which is great, is going to be inside of this box, inside of here. Extra thrusters, amazing times. Just put that in my inventory. There's the shutter. We know which one to use now. We've got a few steel blocks already. Alright, excellent. The day is starting to get long. I've got Christmas dinner to make, so I really have to get this finished up pretty soon. This is going to be the door we want, so that we can actually walk inside of it. Let's pop that guy down, test it out. Open up for me, buddy. There we go. Now we can actually get in. It's going to have to be pretty big to be able to let us in and out, but I can deal with it. Question is, where am I now going to put these thrusters? Hopefully they're not super huge. Oh, they're not super huge at all. They're not crazy huge. Oh, super handy. Let's have a look here. Can I rotate you down the face in the correct direction? Oh, there it is. There it is. I kind of think up one, I feel. Let's put down just a normal steel block around about here and here. Then let's get our amazing thruster good times. Put that there and put that there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking on some power. Very nice. The other thrusters are all turned off because I changed the power option so that it wasn't wasting a buttload of energy. Although those ones I've just placed appear... It's nearly impossible to stand on this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Or get launched into the stratosphere, which is also quite a common occurrence for me. Alright, I'm missing a steel block here. I gotta let the other ones craft up, and hopefully I'll be able to get this guy built pretty soon. It's a lot of work, especially when you don't really know exactly what you're doing, but I feel like we're definitely learning. Is there like a rounded one? Oh, there is. There is indeed. Let's rotate you that way. There you go. Put you there, and then rotate you this way. Put you there, and then let's get that same curvature one we've been using to put on the ends there. Don't know if that looks right. No, it really doesn't. I'm going to have to curve that in the entire way to it, but I got to wait for some more steel blocks to craft. In fact, is it nighttime? In around about a minute. Then I can sleep till the morning, and then there'll be more steel blocks for me to play with. I also need some kind of ramp to make it easy to get in here. That would be sweet. Yes, very good. Very good. I've been able to raise the ceiling just enough to allow me to stand under here without, well, I hope without making it look too terrible. I haven't actually taken a look from the outside since I kind of put these parts together, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Let's turn you around a little bit, put you there, and we'll do the same with you just there, and then it'll be normal steel blocks just for that part to close that off. Excellent! Okay, I hope, and I think, that this might be it. Let's close our door. That is so cool that we got a door that closes. Okay, the top part looks pretty chunky. I'm not gonna lie, the top part does look pretty freaking chunky, but actually that doesn't look too bad, you know. I was fearing it was gonna come out looking a lot worse. but that's actually not too shabby. Let's hop in and give it another bit of a test drive and see that it's not made a huge disastrous mess of it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a bit chunky. A little bit chunky. I need to go ahead and turn on all of the thrusters. There we go. Lights. There we are. Very nice. Oh, you know what? I'm actually kind of happy with that. For the first time ever trying to build a HV, I feel like this has actually came out looking pretty freaking awesome. It doesn't handle as well as it did before, that's definitely for sure. Let's turn off our alt here so I can kind of move around a bit. Can I scroll out a bit more? The thing's pretty huge. There we are. Yeah, it kind of doesn't run as good as it did. Oh, those thrusters at the back though. Oh yeah, baby, boom. Oh, crash into the trees and all sorts. I'm really happy with it. That's pretty freaking awesome. We've got to find out a way to color it, but we pretty much have ourselves a big fat chunky mobile base now. It's not as responsive as it was. Maybe need to upgrade the thrusters or so around here to make it just that little bit better. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. It's my little, well, not little. It's my super big fat HV of sorts. I still needed to put the front end on it, but we'll take care of that a little bit later, I feel, because this has been a hugely long episode. Thank you guys very much for coming to join me. It's been a great adventure. I'll do my best that I can to try and edit it down so it's not an insanely long episode for you guys, but it probably will be fairly long, I feel. Most likely, fairly long. We'll see what we can do about it. I'm really happy about it. Super enjoyed building with it. Can't wait to get into some of the other stuff. We're going to build ourselves a base in the next episode after I mine out all of the nearby deposits, and we'll have a travel around in this big old tank looking for a good building spot. Thanks very much for joining, guys. If you did enjoy it, do me a huge favor, hit the like button for me. Let me know what you think of Empyrion Galactic Survival on the comment box down below. And until the next time, guys, I'll catch you all again soon. Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your day. All the best. Take care. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.